What does Matt Ryan, Andrew Luck, Joe Flacco, and Aaron Rodgers all have in common? You know what they have in common? They all signed a $100 million plus contract um, with their team and haven't won a Super Bowl since they've done it. You want to know why I'm bringing this up? Carson Wentz. So, if you look at the history on, you can add Matt Stafford into this as well. You look at the history of the quarterbacks that signed $100 million contracts and how it pertains to the team. It hampers the team. Salary cap wise, they can't sign any free agents. They just can't get better. So those guys haven't won since they've signed those contracts. And again, they really haven't been able to recruit talent that come in and help them with trying to win a Super Bowl. So if you look at Brady's taking pay cuts to make sure that his team has talent so he can go back to the Super Bowl. Commend them for that. Will any other quarterbacks be willing to do that? I don't know. This remains to be seen. But what I caution with the Eagles and Carson Wentz, think about what you're about to do. If you're going to extend them, do you give them $100 million? Because if you give them $100 million, chances are, we're going to be a middle of the road team with less talent, with a quarterback. So the evidence is there. It's out there. It's been documented. This is nothing new to the NFL. Like, these guys sign for all these big contracts, and then they wonder why they're losing. It's because they can't get any more talent. You are putting tremendous pressure on your quarterback to succeed once they sign that contract. Do people say they're worth it? Yeah, they do. But yeah, you got to position yourself in a way. So you gotta make a decision as a quarterback. Do you want the money, or do you want to win? Because if you want to win, you're not going to sign for $100 million, and you're going to take a pay cut, and you're going to try to get talent to come in. But until I see it, it's evident that it's just not going to happen. God's sakes, look at Aaron Rodgers, $134 million, and he can't win anything. And you want to know why? He doesn't have any talent. Where's the talent on his team? Let's be honest. You have to draft well, but you're depending on drafting well and hitting every single year after that quarterback has signed that contract. Because if you don't, rookie contracts are over in over in 4 years. So look at Wentz now. So he's played 2 years. This is his third year. He got injured. It's coming up on his third, fourth year. If you want to extend him and make him the quarterback to be, then you have to look at the variables. And I hope Howie Roseman thinks about this. Who has succeeded with a $100 million quarterback after they signed that contract? You can't name them because they don't exist. It just doesn't happen, and I caution the Eagles. That's something that us as fans need to talk about this. We talked about this before on the show. I brought it up a year ago. Like, what are you going to do when it's time to re-up for Carson Wentz? It's a big decision that a lot of people got to make, and signing for $100 million is going to hamper this team. And if you look at the most current, look at Aaron Rodgers. Guys are really good, but he can't win because he doesn't have talent behind him. You got to think about this stuff, guys. Anyway, I just wanted to bring this up. Sort of short conversation. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you check us out as we do our live recordings on Facebook Live, and then we'll post them here. So support what we got going on. We support underground things. So underground real sports is what we call this, as we bring you guys the real, nothing fake. There's nothing. We just give you the brute, honest truth of what we feel in Eagles and Sixers. So don't share out. Check us out, and subscribe to the page. Also, look out for our upcoming events and anything underground real sports or third floor country. So thank y'all for tuning in. Let me know what y'all comments are. Do you think Carson Wentz is going to sign for $100+ million? It's going to hamper the team.